What's going on Facebook, Instagram? This your boy J Buck, the airtime snatcher, aka Mr. $40 Holla. Hey, what's going on, everybody? How everybody doing tonight? Everybody, it's been a minute since I went live. This is officially my second official live. So we're gonna get this started. But first, let me get out these advertisements, these promos. If you're looking for any fitness help to get in shape or anything, check out my boy Ro Brooks. You can find him at BigRoFitness.com for merchandise. He got t-shirts, hats, hoodies, or you can email him at bigrofitness@gmail.com if you want to contact him. People looking to get married. There's a great guy in the area. Everybody know him as Pastor Monty. I know him as nephew, Monty Weatherall. He has a business, The Premarital Architect. You can find him at www.premarital.architect.com, or you can look him up on Facebook as Pastor Monty, or find him at Love Church. Even though it's two separate businesses, but you can always reach him. The Blue Phoenix Volleyball Club, they still looking for 13 to 14-year-olds to participate in AAU volleyball club volleyball. Whitney, she's a pretty good coach, pretty straight up person, gonna tell you like it is. She's gonna tell your kid like it is. If your kid need work, she's gonna tell you your kid need work. You can contact her at Blue Phoenix Athletics at outlook.com, or you can call her at 618-960-0947. Her real name, Whitney McDaniel, but on Facebook you can find her as Whitney Rondo. Whitney Rondo. I don't know why she loves Rondo so much, but he's the dirtiest player in the game to me, but to each his own. Yeah, I get feedback from that one. Insurance. If you're looking for insurance, you can look no further than East St. Louis, Centerville's own Lakeisha D. Smith. She'll sell you insurance. Any type of insurance you want, she can deal it. I have a number, but I forgot to write it down on my paper. But I guarantee you, when the podcast's over, I'll post it on my pages. And like I say, Keisha, she'll take care of you. You're looking at some of the good tasting alcohol. You got the Crown Apple. You got the Cognac VSOP, that's the 50 cent. Don Julio. And you got the big boy, Douce. So let's get into this podcast real quick. And if you want to post anything, I can see what you post. Let's get on this. Today I was on Facebook and I saw this video with this mom she got on there. Soon the video started, she was cursing, screaming, hollering, talking about how nasty her daughter was. Her daughter don't clean up behind her kid. And the daughter was being very disrespectful. The mom was being disrespectful too, but a person like me, when you want to talk about moms and dads, my mama couldn't do no wrong. My mama could say whatever, she could do whatever, and that was still mom. If y'all see me adjusting things, don't pay me no mind. I told you this podcast right there, straight up. It ain't no shortcuts. Ain't no chasers behind it. You get what you get, if you know me. But anyway, back to the story. The mom was walking around the house, calling the daughter bitches and hoes, nasty tramps, all that. The daughter was come back, you a bitch, you nasty. They was basically putting each other's business out there on Facebook. My question to Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, because this will be posted on YouTube when we get through. Should you kick your daughter out of your house if she's being disrespectful? Now, let's get to my opinion. First, I would never be disrespectful to my mom. My mom died 4 years ago, and to this day, when I see people being disrespectful to their parents, it touched me the wrong way. It made me want to do something to the kid. Now, was the mom right? No, the mom was wrong. The mom was telling the girl all type of nasty bitches and hoes. She trifling. Then the daughter come back calling her bitches, talking about how her boyfriend cheated on her, giving her diseases and shit. It got to the point where I guess the daughter called the mom too many bitches, and the mom was like, get out. You know, get out. You know, I ain't gonna be no too many bitches. Like I say, my opinion is, I think both of them was wrong, but I was taught once you leave the house, you shouldn't come back, no matter what. Like I say, my mama couldn't do no wrong. If anybody that know my mom used to curse us out, then she'd cook for us. My niece, she used to call my niece, the friends dirty sluts and hoes and all that, but they loved her. It wasn't no disrespect coming behind it. So, where do it start and where do it end? Is it because some of these parents are these kids' friends? See, when we grew up, when mama and them was smoking, partying, drinking, whatever they was doing, couldn't no kid be in the front room with them. Couldn't no kid be around them. All the kids had to be in the back, and you better not came out their room. I didn't have my first drink with my mama until I was 28, 29, 30. And she made me go buy her some Crown Royal, and we drunk it. So, I mean, now, if you look at parents these days, parents are their kids' friends. I was in the store one day, and this woman, she had a newborn baby in her arms. She had a little boy, and the little boy he was a Caucasian little boy. He was like, I hate you. I hate you. I want to go home. I hate you. I hate you. The mom, she just, studying there, come on. I hate you. And know me, I'm always going to question anything. So I asked her, Mom, I said, well, are you okay? What's going on? Because she was having a hard time. And she was like, no, his daddy left us, and he been acting like this since his daddy been gone. His daddy left me before I had the baby. Whoop the whoop. So I said, okay. She said she was straight. She pulled him by his arm. So I go over in the next aisle, and all you could hear, shut up talking to me. I'll spit on you. So knowing me, with me being a parent, I then ran over there and shook the little boy, picked him up, and shook him like, don't you talk to your mama? I wish my mama was still here to talk to him. Now, the little boy about 5, 6. Whoop, whoop. This little boy had the scared look on him. Before I knew, I said, oh, shit. Jamie, you ain't grab somebody else's child. You finna go to jail. I said, your ass going to jail. I put that little boy down, and I walked away quick. So I was walking through the store, and I saw them going to the line. The little boy just tagging right behind the mama. He looked at me. He kind of froze up. So I asked the mom, I told the mom, I said, ma'am, I apologize for grabbing your child, but, my mom passed, and, they just did something to me. She said, no, I thank you because I don't have any brothers. His family won't deal with the child. I really did that, and he's been nice ever since. Now, I wish I could see that woman right about now, and I don't know why this screen keep on timing out, but I wish I could see the child right now so I can see how he's acting. But, how far do we take the disrespect from the child? What do we do? Some people don't want to disown their kids, but if my child ever disrespect me, it's gonna be a problem. I'm gonna have to disown her. I mean, I love all my kids to death, all of them. But once you get disrespectful, that means you're grown and you don't need me no more. Now, how do you stop them from being disrespectful? I don't know why that thing keep on tying up, but anyway, how do you stop them from being disrespectful? Do you catch them when they're young? See, me, I came up from, you whoop a kid ass. I ain't seen no kid in no corner. I ain't finna negotiate with no kid. I'm the parent. If I say something, that's what I mean. That's what I mean to do. I need you to do it. I told my podcast is a ghetto. Faith, you say it starts at birth. I believe that. This little child says, fine line, if you're too rough, it's abuse. If you'll spoil it. I agree, Chris. I agree. If it's too far. I agree, Chris. You can diss a child, but you can't abuse it. You can't abuse a kid. But I ain't talking about like abusing. I mean, spank them on their ass. I ain't talking about beating them in their head, slapping them across their face and all that. I mean, give them a couple of licks on their butt, but you need to let them know that you're the parent. But, these new parents these days, parents be 27, 30, they child be 14, 15, they smoking weed with them, they drinking with them. The reason why I ain't seen this, I ain't seen it happen. How can you be a parent and you smoking and drinking with your child at 13, 14? Jasmine, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. I totally agree. I totally agree. But how do you approach a friend? How do you approach a friend that's smoking and drinking with their child, but their child go out and disrespect them, but then they come crying to you, my child's so disrespectful, what I'm supposed to do, I'm tired of this, boo, boo, boo. What would you tell that friend? Me personally, I tell the friend, that's your motherfucking business. That's the way you raise the child, that's the way the child gonna act. I had a friend, I ain't had a friend, male or female. Daddy wasn't in the house, but the daddy was in the kid's life. And mama about 35, daddy about 40, the child about 16, 17. About 16, 17. Just because somebody's shooting outside. Yeah, I'm in the hood. I'm in the Edgemount. Say shooting. Whew. Kind of gave me the shakes a little bit. But child about 17. And he thought he was a man in the house because, give his mama weed. He'll sell a little dope. Well, he wasn't really selling no dope. He was selling a little weed, little bags here and there. He thought he was a man in the house, so he thought he could disrespect his mom. Now, when the dad found out, the dad made him square up. You know, the dad treated him like a man. I mean, I was there literally so the dad fuck him up like a man. Did I think it was going too far? That particular reason? No, I didn't. He never did that with the dad. He always did it with the mom. What's up, Arnold? What's going on, baby? Chaos Music, look him up. He always did that with the mom, never did it with the dad. Now, right now, that young man is out there at Sunset Gardens. You know, being disrespectful, jumping on his girlfriend, thought he was tough, somebody took him out. So, where do we draw the line, you know, with kids being disrespectful? I know a lot of people be like, you know, that's her child, I ain't gonna get into the biz, whoop the whoop. When we grew up, anybody that knew me, I grew up on Trelly, Deuce 9. That's why I was born and raised, Deuce 9. On Trelly. 2627 Trelly, that was my old address. Stayed across the street from the guards. My auntie stayed next door. The other next door was a school teacher. Down the street you had the Pearsons, branches all on our block. I remember I called a little girl a B. If I'm mistaken, it might have been, I think it was Juanette Johnson. I think her name Juanette Johnson Bell now. And I called her B, and the lady heard me down the street. She came out to the street, gave me a couple licks. And back then they had the rotary phone, so you had to call the number all the way. By the time I got home, 7 houses down from where I did it at, I had got popped 3 or 4 times. Then when I got home, I got my ass beat, starting at the end of the street all the way up in the house. Right now, I guess that mold me to who I am, because I got a whooping every day. I was bad. I got to admit, I was bad. But when I didn't want no whooping, I used to fake an asthma attack. So I got caught doing that. That's a whole nother story. But do we step in like they did back in the day and help families and friends raise a child? Or do we continue to let it go because the world is different? Chris was saying you got smart. Chris said he got smart with his mom and his dad whooped his ass. But I'm just saying though, you know, we don't see that no more. Seen another video where they had a little baby on video. He'd tell mama, shut up. And they laugh. They thought that was cute. All right. Do you stop it right then and there, or do you keep on letting it go? Do you keep on thinking it's cute? You know, we're not raising men and women these days. We actually raising killers, for real killers, man. Because there's no way you should be able to not tell a kid what they can, you know, what they need to do. If Charmin people tell, you know, what do we supposed to do? I mean, how can we break this cycle? I mean, because it's alarming. It's getting, you know, a lot of us getting older. Me, I just turned 50 last week. Thank everybody for the birthday shout outs. and everything. Some parents don't want you saying nothing to their kid. They village done silence. Hey, niece, you made a good point, but at the same time, what if that parent is your friend and all you hear is, my child's so disrespectful, I need some help with my child, but they steady letting it happen? You know, do we just let it ride, or do you just, or do you tell the parents that's your business? Because it'll be the same parents that'll catch an attitude that'll commit suicide talking about it. I'm finna add a guest on right now, Jermaine Anthony. Let me see if he's gonna come on. I sent the request to add him. There you go. J Bang, what's up, fam?
What's up with you, bud?
I can't call it, baby. I can't call it. If y'all don't know Jermaine Anthony, everybody know his daddy.
You bet.
Hey, everybody know his daddy. Real well respected. He treat everybody like he their daddy. Jethro Brown, the great legend, East St. Louis and state champion Jethro Brown. So we know he got some discipline in him, and plus he related to. Plus Jermaine, he related to my cousin, so I know he got his ass beat too.
Oh yeah, my daddy came to Tennessee to get me one time for even helping to my grandmother. So yeah. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me go out and go back in because my phone tripping.
All right. You're gonna go out and come back in. What's up, Cortez? Yeah, I'm live. Cortez Branch. That's one of my brother's best friends. Watched me grow up as a baby. But I'm just saying, how do we? Chris say, I'll probably say, well, since you brought it up, have you tried the? Okay. That's a good one. My mom has helped out the elderly before when it comes to kids. No, Lisa, your mama just crazy. Lily crazy, plain and simple. That's one thing I can say. I don't care who it is. If Lily sees some kids being disrespectful, she getting into their ass. She don't care who the parents is. Lily crazy. She a twin. So, you know, I can I can see her helping somebody out. Once again, I want to shout out my boy Arnold Williams Jr. Look him up on Facebook, Chaos Music. He just dropped the single, featuring Hitch and J-Rock. All three of them are U City finest. Hey, support our own. Look them up. The song is called Chaos, K-A-Y-O-S. Help the brother out. If you download the single, it's pretty nice single. Got a nice little tune to it. It's better than some of the music on the radio. That's my brother, man. Download the single. If you listen to it for 30 seconds, it counts as a stream for him, man. Help him out. You know, we gotta help each other out. Coach Branch, she doing good, man. She doing good. Playing volleyball, still straight A student, 3.9 GPA. I guess she want to cheerlead again. I guess, you know how kids are. But I can't. Do we help them? Do we help the parents though? Do we let them? Because every day you you log into the computer, you log into Facebook, somebody died. They died at the hands of somebody. And to me, I think it's kids being menaces. They just don't care about nothing. They really don't. They don't care about nothing. They just do what they want to do. Say what say. they don't have no remorse for nothing. The the world is different. You have to be careful because the parents today are crazy. That's true. That's true. Some parents are crazy, but like I say, that comes from your great grandmama being 60, the great grandma being 60, the grandma. Now I say the great grandmama is 65. Great grandmama 65. The mama is 50. Grandmama had her 15. The grandmama is 50. The daughter is, let's say, uh, let's say the daughter is 30. But at 30, her oldest child is 19. Cause she ain't had them young. But she got one 19, she got one 15. She just had two of them, 3 and 1. So how do we, and all of them partying together, all of them smoking weed. The other grandmama 65, she's still smoking weed and drinking with the baby, the 17, 16. How do we stop that? Do we stop that, or do we let that keep on going? Do we try to tell them, look, you know, as a friend, you know, that shit crazy. Y'all shouldn't be doing that. Tremere Track Star, what's up, baby? Track Star. I said the earlier, parents are trying to be the kids' friend instead of being parents. They out of line. That's true, true shit. You know, my daughter be like, "Daddy, you my best friend. I ain't your damn best friend. I'm your daddy. Now I love you. We gonna play. We gonna have. I ain't your best friend." Like I say, you can't be kids. You can't be kids' friends today. You got to be parents. We got, and I keep on saying we because you can't single nobody out because it make no difference what color you are, white, black, red, or blue. We're still human beings. We're still people, and some people might not think that not being a parent don't affect nobody else. It does. It becomes a trickle effect because if you're not being a parent to this child gonna go ahead and do something to somebody else's kid, or you gonna bring your good kid to mix with these bad kids. Now your kid bad, and your kid ain't never got in no trouble, but it'll be your kid that'll get killed or go to jail because of the bad shit that he was doing hanging with the bad kids. Uh, like I say, this podcast this this podcast we gonna touch on everything. I mean, I don't care. This mine. I pay for this. One of the biggest responsibilities of a parent is being a good example. If I have friends acting like that, well, I have to evaluate if I wanted to continue to think of them as a friend. That's true. That's true, Chris. That's true. That's true. That's true. I mean, everybody know me. I used to be a party animal, but I kind of sit back because I saw some of the stuff that's happening with my friends. What my friends that was doing and carrying on. You know, I had to sit back and be like, nah. You know, I got a daughter at home now, so let me calm down a little bit. We as parents should lead by example. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that I'm the best parent, because I know I got my faults. Because my mouth is nasty. I mean, I curse in a minute. I curse anywhere. That's just me. But at the same time, I still try to be a parent first. And if I have friends that kids out of line, then I get into their butt. One thing about me, my little nephews, they hate coming around me because I'm gonna ask them questions, and if they mama tell them to do something, they don't do it. I'm hitting them in the chest. I'm thumping them beside their head. I be on their butts, but I'm respected though. They respect me. You know what I'm saying? And that's because, like I said, I get into their butts. My friends' kids, when I'm around them, if it ain't Mr. Jamie, or they don't even have to call me. I don't like nobody call me Mister. If it ain't Jamie, you say yes sir, no sir. If I hear you talking to your mama, yep. No, no, the dude, no, bro. No, no, sis. It's yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am. And that's how I am. And if my friends ever say something, that means they're not my friends. Because I'm helping you out. You're not my friend. So, we gonna do it together. If you're around me, uh, it's just sad. Just look at it because it's touching because a lot of all these kids dying. All these kids dying. These parents. We not being parents. There's no way your kid, 14, 15 years old, and you don't know where they at 1, 2, or 3 o'clock in the morning, man. 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, you got a 13, 14-year-old, you don't know where they at, 15-year-old, and you laying in the house? Come on, man, that's not being a parent. That, that you that high? The sex that good? That man, that man landing down like that? That girl putting you up, putting it on you like that? You don't know your kid at? I think if we acted more as parents, a lot of this killing won't be going on. If I know my kid did something wrong, would I hold them accountable? Hell yeah. Now would I tell on them? I don't know. I'm not going to even lie. I don't know. But I get into their ass so bad. I get into I get into their ass so bad that they'll want to tell on themselves. So they couldn't have no peace around them. They couldn't have no sleep. Now, but for the ones who know their kids is running around here shooting at people, jumping on people, doing fights and carrying on, come on, man. And y'all letting it happen. That ain't been no parent, man. Y'all think that shit funny. Y'all recording them while they fight. Y'all record. You, how can you record your kid when they fight? You know that we just ain't no parents today. So this topic gonna lead to life insurance. We gonna have a podcast on life insurance. Uh, I don't want nobody to say that can't nobody afford no life insurance. Let me break it down to you. A gram of good weed, a gram, costs you $10. Some people smoke backwoods, some people smoke Swisser. Yeah, I'm still in these streets. I know about this stuff. Uh, so if you smoking 4 or 5 grams a week or a month, that's $50 right there by itself. And I'm talking about the parents. I ain't talking about the kids. $50 will pay for a life insurance policy for you and your family. It's called generation. It's called generational wealth. When you see a lot of these people that die, and they family, have a life insurance policy, you see a lot of these families get rich from life insurance policies because they ain't paid for them. They've been paying for them since the kids were little. If you look up Gerber, Gerber will give you a life insurance policy for free, for basically free. But I'm not gonna get on that. I'm gonna bring my girl Keisha D. Smith on here. Keedy, the high maintenance one, that's her name, high maintenance one. Bring her on here and let her talk about insurance policy, so they cheap. Then we don't have to worry about little baby, a king, or Cutlass, whatever you name your kids these days, Queen, uh, little Stomachgate, Bam Bam. You don't have to worry about, you know, they being disrespectful to you, that they go out in the world, they get killed, and then we have to donate money, do GoFundMe's, and buy buy fish plates to bury them. But like I said, I'm gonna bring Keisha on that. So right about now, I'm about to get ready to end this podcast. Anybody got any questions, concerns? Anybody wanna send me a message? Anybody wanna send me a message? You know, inbox me, I'll hit you back. Or call me on my cell phone, 618-779-2756. Excuse me, coronavirus. If you wanna yeah, I'm silly. If you wanna set up a podcast, we can go live on the podcast. You wanna talk about something? You know, we could do it. Hit me up. Oh, you can borrow owner policies. I think them the long term. But like I said, I'm gonna bring Keisha on here to talk about that. You know, that's her forte. Or I might try to get my girl Camila Harrison. She out of Kansas City. Met her a long time ago, I think on Black Planet. And you know, we've been chatting ever since she wrote a poem called Dedicated to the Hustle. We're still looking for that, Camila. We need to find that poem. That was one of the best poems I ever wrote, Dedicated to the Hustle. And that young lady been dedicated to her hustle, uh, hustle ever since. She out of Kansas City, but I think she's staying in San Antonio now. But yeah, we gonna talk about insurance policies. But I'm gonna bring my girl Keisha D. Smith. That's my sister. Her name Keedy. Her name is high maintenance one. You can look up on Facebook. Nikisha D. Smith. Everybody know her. She out of Centerville. She'll tell you in a minute. Centerville Finest. I don't know what I'm gonna drink tonight before I go to sleep. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try one. I'm gonna pop one of these. Anybody welcome to come over and join me? Oh, what's up, Ty? Yeah, Black Planet, man. I go all the way back. All the way back. Yep. Tony Metcalf just signed on. What's up? T Mac, boy, them Tennessee Titans hurting, boy. Y'all got Julio Jones. Y'all ain't doing nothing. My Raiders 5-2. Much love to the Atlanta Braves. They won game one. Even though I want to see Houston win American League, but you know, I got to rock with the Braves. What's going on? That's time for me to get silly now. Let me tell y'all something. When I talk about this $40, it's a joke. Because I had somebody say something to me. I had somebody say something to me about that $40. Hey, Ty, yeah, I already got my ticket. I'm all the way up in the nosebleed. But AEW coming to the Schaefer's Arena on the 5th. I got to get my tickets for that. I used to work there, so I might be able to hopefully get backstage. But yeah, I'm going to the Rumble. Instagram, you should get ready to cut off. I got a low battery. Uh, but now, shit, I forgot what I was talking about. That's all I was getting. Oh, about that $40. So somebody came to me today, was like, J Buck, why you always talking about $40? Ain't nobody gonna take no fight. Can't nobody do nothing with $40. What to do? So me, I'm always the asshole. I said I'm always the asshole. Let me tell you what you can do with $40. First of all, I'm gonna get into pimp mode. Take notes. $40 will will almost fill your car up. Because a lot of y'all motherfuckers riding around with no gas in y'all car. I'm tired of seeing y'all putting $5 or $10 in there and gas $3 a gallon. First of all, hey Melody White. Number two, 40. What you can do with $40 besides put the gas in your car? That's $40 more than y'all had. Now, if I was out here for real talking with this $40 shit, the first thing the motherfucker say, I ain't fucking for $40. Well, here go my comeback. You fucking that nigga sitting at home. Excuse my French, but saying the L word, but you know, you fucking that motherfucker sitting at home playing the game all day for free. Why not? Why don't you want this $40? He riding around. I sound low to you. I sound low to everybody else. I don't know why. I got it turned up, but like I said, you fucking them motherfuckers sitting at home all day playing the game, driving the gas out your car, picking you up late for work for free, cause he ain't give you nothing. Why not get this $40? That's $40 more than you had. That's $40 more than he give you. Okay. Now, what can $40 do for you? $40 could buy you some food. You can go to Walmart, get you a gallon of milk for $2.50, box of cereal. That's $5 right there. That's $5 right there. Go get you a pack of bacon. I said that's another. Well, bacon was $3 something and some change. I just bought some, so that's eight. I say that's $8.50. You buy you a gallon of juice. That's $10 right there. You still got $30. Get your carton of eggs. Carton of eggs 99 cents. Get your carton of eggs. That's $11. Get your bag of rice. That's $12. Go get your get you a pack of chicken wings. That's $22. Now, if you know how to, oh, a loaf of bread, that's another dollar. That's 23. Don't tell me what $40 can do. Uh, get you some ham, salami. Uh, and don't say you don't eat ham and salami when you grew up in the hood eating spam and Vienna sausages. Come on now. So what I'm up to $22. Uh, Shit, you want a pack of pork chops? Go get you a pack of pork chops. If you don't eat pork, go get you some turkey. Now we up to $30. You still got $10. Uh, you want some chips? You can buy a bag of 24 bag of chips for $6. So that's how much is that? $36. You still got $4 to go to the weed man and tell him like, man, I only got $4. Can you give me a dime bag so I get the other six that I bring to you? Don't tell me what $40 can do. So before a motherfucker step to me and I be joking and kidding about this $40, come to me correct, because I'm gonna check you on it. I'm gonna check you. I'm gonna tell you what $40 could do, because I know what $40 could do for me. You know, y'all be on that bullshit. I'm gonna tell it like it is. Motherfucker talking about $40 can't do for me. Get the fuck on out. Get out of here with that bullshit. And then some dudes that'll take the $40 too. Shit, you know. I just read up a whole meal for 2 weeks. Now, if you got some little nappy head kids, motherfucker just sit at home and play the game all day and chirp your car, it might last a week, but you ain't got $40 worth of food. All right, what else? What else can I talk about this crazy? Mimi, what's up, me? Shit, what's up? Who drinking with me tonight? Let me know. Who drinking with me? Nobody. I'm drinking by myself, and I'm gonna drink, go to sleep. And I gotta be at work tomorrow. I'll be grumpy and tired tomorrow and shit, because when I get through uploading shit, answering questions, emails, stuff like that. So who want to jump on the next podcast with me? Send me a message. Tell me let's jump on the podcast. Let's talk about something. You know, let's talk about anything. We talk about anything on this podcast, this book podcast. Keita said, "Go to bed, old man." Keita, you right behind me. We not the same age. Go ahead on. And you walk with a limp, and I don't. Uh, for real though, next podcast, um, you know, come on, send me a message. I said that we can do it tomorrow. I don't care. I can do this whenever. Oh, and when y'all get through, just follow me on YouTube, J underscore Buck underscore podcast underscore with J Buck, JAYBUCK. This video will be uploaded on YouTube. Follow me on YouTube. Go watch the video on YouTube. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. You know, I love the hits. You can follow me on Facebook, James J Buck Johnson. Uh, if you don't want to look at it, it's HTTPS colon backslash backslash Facebook.com the J Buck. You can find me on Instagram under JBuckY, or you can look me up under BuckY Podcast with J Buck. Same way, Buck underscore Y underscore podcast underscore with underscore J Buck. You can look me up on there. You know, add me. I friend everybody. Add me up, but I hope everybody add me on YouTube. You know, add me on YouTube. Follow me on YouTube. J Buck Podcast with J Buck. You know, I'm just doing this with podcasting. You know, I be wanting to talk. We have shit to talk about. You know, holding shit in your head and shit. It'll make you crazy. Nikki Galbano, what's up, little bro? What's going on? You know. So I just say if I'm gonna do a podcast, just talk about random shit. I don't care. You know, I bought me some podcast equipment. I got 3, 4 phones set up, video cameras, all this, whoop whoop. You know, something to do. Let's talk about how we change the generation. You know what? Inbox me. Let's talk about how. Inbox me. Inbox me right now on Instagram. Inbox me, and we're gonna set something up. We can talk about it, and we're gonna get you on Facebook so we can go live. We'll talk about that, and we'll talk about when you want to do it. You know, shit, I'm down. Yep. So, all right, then everybody, I'm signing off. You know, like I say, look me up on YouTube. Follow me on YouTube. I'm gonna upload the videos on YouTube. Watch it as many times you want to. I'm gonna read off these. Monty Weatherall, Pastor Monty, the premarital architect. www.premarital.architect.com. If you think about getting married and you need some counseling and anything, or you need somebody to talk to before you get married, look him up. That's my nephew. I love him to death. You know, I give my life to him. I give my life for him. Everybody know that. You know, we thick as thieves. Ro Brooks. That's my boy Roman Brooks. Grew up with him. Went to elementary, junior high. We went to different high schools, but we still boys. Roman Brooks. BigRowFitness.com. Or hit him up at BigRowFitness@gmail.com. Whitney Rondo on Facebook, y'all. Everybody know her. Whitney Rondo. Whitney McDaniel. She got the Blue Phoenix Volleyball Club. They still looking for 13, 14-year-olds to participate in AAU volleyball, club volleyball. She also looking for sponsorships and donations. Look up. Contact her at 618-960-0947, or you can email her at bluephoenixathletics@outlook.com. All these links, I'm going to put them on my page so y'all can get it, you know, everything. And Nakisha D. Smith, I don't have the number right now. I got the number, but if, I don't want to end the live. But I'm gonna put it up on my page for her to get with her about life insurance, regular insurance, anything you want and need. Keita can get it for you. Keita can get it for you. Anything you need, anything you want, look her up. My girl Jackie Denise, she just logged on. What's up, boo? You always come in at the end of things, girl. What you be doing? I think Jackie be trapping. I think Jackie a pimp. For real though. I think she be pimping. I think she ride around in a big long white Cadillac and shit. Get out the car with some platform shoes on and a fur coat. Yeah, but let's try to help our families and friends out with these kids, man, because it's getting out of hand, man. We losing too many of them, and we having too many in the streets, man. I know it's hard to say and it's hard to do, but we as parents got to stop being these kids' friends. Hey, it's your boy Jay Buck, the Airtown Snatcher, aka Mr. $40 Holla. And I'm getting ready to sign off. Y'all have a good evening, good night. I love y'all. Deuces.